really is kind of classic here. The spot that 70 level is, I mean, this is like 2 legs up on the larger scale. We're gonna try to get short here, folks. We got to get beneath that, though. We've got to get below that 52. I'm reluctant to sell it beforehand because we've got a higher low right here. If we go up, though, that then you know, we don't want to be short. Obviously, if we're going to head back up there to a new high, you have to have a stop above the high. It's going to be, it's pretty wide already. We're almost 15 ticks to the high. However, lower than this is. We're starting to back off a little bit here again now. If we break through this low, we're going to try to get short. Okay, we're down through this now. Okay, beneath the current low, sell a unit at 49. Selling a unit at 49. We're gonna have to stop way up above the high. That's more than 20 ticks, but this is this looks like it's the end of the line on this. After all that wacko stuff earlier this morning, blowing out everybody, up then down. Okay, we're filled. Get a stop above at 71. Stop at 71 above. This is a bit on the wide side, I realize, but if it does go, you know, we should get all the way down to this morning's earlier low, and then we have a good chance to get through that. And I mean, you know, the 9 o'clock low that you know, was the first drop off after the huge 150 tick rally on the Iranian stuff. So let's see. I don't know. Do we want to try to bring that down lower? Yeah, I'm a little reluctant here because we've had such big wide swings on this that, okay, we're starting to break down a little bit more here. This is good shape. This is good form. We're coming down. We're stopping though, right on the prior, you know, support, prior resistance, which is now support right around 38 there. So we could be bring your stop to 66. Bring your stop down to 66. Not quite as wide. We did manage to break down. So if we are done, we're not done. No, we're going to go back down again here. We're going to head a bit lower than here. Okay, we're going to try to add a second unit in this. Trade down to 39 again. Double bottom here at 39. I think if we can manage to get down there beneath that. Uh-oh, wait a minute. That was bid. Oh no, this is, heck. Well, I don't know, maybe it's going to come and get us here on this. Ooh, that was, actually, it's a lower high than the 60 high that we made. We did get up easily. Very easily through the half level, and we're stopping again right down here at the 40. This is a little bit tough to call here, I'm afraid. It can go either way here now, folks. This really can go either way. Tell you, bring your stop down to 61. Stop down to 61. If it goes back, it's coming back down lower. Tell you, if we get through this current, if we're going to break down here, again, if we're going to add a second unit, and we got to stop in that first unit close enough. That looks like it was a shakeout rally. Do we want to be right there though? Tell you what, a tick beneath, not 36, 36. Sell a second unit down there at 36. We can manage to get through down there. We might trade 37 to come back up to try to smoke everybody out, in which case we don't want it. We'll probably be bringing our stop down close to break even then if we do that. but in fact, if we do come down here and get filled, we're going to bring our stop on the first unit down to break even there at 49, I think, right away, and not. We've already risked a lot on this initially. From the outset, we didn't really need all that space, but I mean, we took the chance on it. So don't like letting a profit turn into a loss, but we've had to give this a lot of room. I'm a little, obviously, I'm a little concerned because we've had these gigantic swing moves earlier, straight up. Okay, we just got filled on the second unit. Bring a stop for the first unit down to 49. Stop down to 49. And on the second unit, oh yeah. Okay, we break. Tell you what, stop for the second unit at 49 also, and I think we're going to have to bring them both down. Wow, good job, good job. Broke right away. Broke right away down there. Tell you what, bring a stop for both units down to break even. Bring them all the way down to break even. And I guess really we want to be careful right around the, just above that spot there. Tell you what, enter a third stop down here at 21. Enter a third stop, third unit. Pardon me, third stop. A little bit too excited, I guess. Third unit down at 21, just below the current low. Third unit at 21. I'll bring you a stop on the first two units down a few ticks. Just give yourself a few ticks in this, just in case. And what we're going to do here is I want to have plenty of room in case we get slammed on a stop up higher. You see how easily this came down? Is it just almost no bounce at all? So we're overdue for something more like a 5 to 10 tick bounce here. These last two were almost nothing. The third one, in fact, even here, is virtually nothing in terms of a bounce. So well, we may be doing that right now. We're going sideways in this, and the sideways congestive move can be can be all of it, really. Pardon me. So, okay, if we get filled on a third unit, we're going to have a stop somewhere around break even for all three, I think, or right around the 38 level that we broke down through. We shouldn't be going back up there. If we get down here, we manage to get filled here again. We've got a small profit in place to cover transaction costs on 2 units up there now, a few ticks below the break-even point. If we get filled on a third unit, we're going to have a third unit stop up there at the same thing, I think. Okay, we just got filled on a third unit. Bump your stop up to 3 units and have it, right around break-even. As long as it's above 38, somewhere above 38, so we can manage to be right around. We want to be above that 38 level, but give this, we want to give that as much room as we can. It's so close to the halfway spot that we want to be careful about that. You get setting a stop at halfway back is like advertising. When we got these orders resting in the market, it's like an advertisement for the algos that are keeping track of volume to come get us. We really don't like that at all. We want to try to, if we can, as much as possible to avoid that. But I think because of the kind of swings we've already been having today, we really want to be a little bit careful about. If that can keep coming down here, if we can make another lower low, then I think we've managed to survive this. It's a lot. This last move, I thought we were done earlier there in the 20s. That apex area again. The problem is this really doesn't look very. Looks more congested, but we can continue to make another lower high and another lower low. I think we're okay. Gosh, I don't like sitting on 50 ticks, giving back 50 ticks of a move like this. But I think giving us, pardon me, giving us all the room, giving it all the room that we have today, has been pretty worthwhile. Again, it's kind of a long time to be sitting on this, but still, the only other thing we could have done would have been had to have tried to build a second block. It might have been a little tough, though. We're getting awfully close to our stop, too. Tell you what, here's what we're going to do. What I'm going to recommend doing is, if we manage to, if we come back up there again, what we're going to do is we're going to cover above the high. And I would suggest that you come in smaller size, cover in pieces. If we go back up there, I don't think so. It looks like we're going to go lower. We'll be able to drag our stop down, but we don't want to get covered on another fast move. You don't want to get covered and stopped out also. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be patient. What I'm going to do is be patient here. That's what I'm going to do. You can overkill yourself here with too much thinking. Lower low. Good job. We have another lower low and another lower high. Another lower low here again. Okay, I think we have just seen all we're going to see, and we're going to head back down again, which means we ought to snag another 50 ticks or so into this bit. It was so odd that we came back to Friday, that apex from Friday. That is so weird, right down to around 20. But, getting through the quarter level was a good deal. And, come on. Getting a little quiet in here. We shouldn't get above that. We haven't come down and tested that 37 high. I've immediately turned to come right. Oh no. Okay, darn it. Tell you what, if we get above we've come back a long way. If we get above that last high, cover it at the market, cover it in pieces, pay a market order. If you want to put a stop in, a 61, 62, whatever it happens to be, rather than the stop up above. We don't want, if we're going to come back up here and make another high, this could heck, it could go all the way back up again. We could get back up in, back up into the 90s in no time at all. Don't really like this. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to cover if we get above this level here. And I think you might want to be trying to do something like that, because if we manage to get through, we'll probably just keep going. So I'm going to be out if I get through this up here. So I think you want to be careful up here. We're through that higher high, slightly higher high. I don't think we're going to back off. This looks more like we're going to keep going. I'm out. I got, I don't know, 79, 80 ticks on 3 units. Good job for whatever anybody did. Great trade. It's a long trade, but still, good job. Managed to get out at, I think, a reasonable level. I wish we'd known to cover it earlier than this, though. 3 unit trade, a nice profit, but things starting to keep going up here. Like I said, this looks like it's going to maybe get all the way back up again.